This is Elle and welcome back to my channel, and thank you so much for being here. Today I have a really interesting topic to discuss with you that might help you out if you have a problem with a routine, or you have sensitive skin, or you just feel like you can't grasp a good skincare routine. So before we get started, hit that subscribe button, share this video with somebody you think might like it, and let's do it. Have you guys ever heard of something called skin cycling? It's a huge trend that's actually going around on TikTok and Instagram and YouTube right now, and I feel like people aren't breaking this down and giving you the reason why this might be a good solution for you. Okay, so let's start from the beginning. So what skin cycling is basically taking one night a week for 4 days straight and then repeating the process to make it A, streamlined for everyone, easier obviously to follow, and B, to create and actually there's more reasons, to create a really simple routine, but also to protect the barrier function of the skin. So for example, this is for somebody that has a tendency to be very reactive to vitamin C's, niacinamide, retinols of any kind. This is for somebody that has a problem keeping a routine and they just can't stick to layering so many products. And this is for somebody also too that just has a really impaired barrier function, which means that the skin is absolutely reactive, has probably a lot of eczema, psoriasis, rosacea, just really sensitive, reactive skin. I think it's a great approach to skincare. I just think that it's not tailored for everyone. So let me give you an example and tell you kind of my thoughts on this. So for example, I want you to write this down. On night one, whichever night that is, and remember it's going to be for 4 days, on night one, you're going to use your retinol. On night two, you're going to exfoliate, whether that's with a very gentle exfoliating scrub of some sort, an exfoliating toner, an exfoliating or acid-based serum. That is going to be night two. Now, nights 3 and 4, you're going to only focus on barrier function repair and care, which basically means many layers of essences, really great hydrating masks, things like very super rich creams, anything that's anything with peptides, ceramides, things of those natures on those nights. Then you start the cycle again. So you would do again your retinol night, your exfoliation, and then your 2 days of barrier repair. Now, for most of us, and I'm speaking in general terms here, for most of us, using retinol that infrequent will not give us the results that we are looking for when we are talking about the use of retinol. Now that can be everything from the most gentle like rosehip oil and bakuchiol all the way to tretinoin, okay? So for me personally, this routine does not work for me. If it was like for me personally, I would be doing like retinol and then acid and then a barrier function repair night, and then again retinol, acid, a barrier function repair night. So I wouldn't kind of, drag this out. I would try my best to get that retinol and that exfoliation in there a little more often. I have a lot of clients that I see on a personal basis or my one-on-ones virtually that we do work on getting our retinols up to 5 times a week. And then the other days we can work on barrier repair or anything like that. But the problem is, or the thing that I like to focus on is that none of the retinols and the routines that I create for my clients ever are going to damage the barrier in the first place. Now, of course, it is a great idea to always focus on making sure that the barrier function of our skin is intact and doing what we want to, because if it's not, you're going to have premature aging, sensitivity, a lot more ability to have hyperpigmentation, and just overall kind of more rough textured skin. I've done a lot of videos on barrier repair, so if you're looking for those, you can find them on my channel. But I just like to bring this out to you guys so you have an option if the routine you're currently doing is just not working and you need another alternative that is still going to give you a cohesive routine over a week, because that is a cohesive routine, because you are obviously going to use your vitamin C in the morning, and then you're going to obviously be using your retinol and your exfoliation and all of that good stuff during the week. So also, I don't want to stray you guys away by thinking that doing something like skin cycling is not a complete routine. It absolutely is, but it is for a specific person. I would also recommend it for late teens, like 17, 18, 19, early 20s. It's a great way to approach skincare and getting retinol in there kind of slowly. And if like I said earlier, you have a compromised barrier, or you have some skin concerns, or you're just overly sensitive. So, have you guys heard of this? Is this something that you might try out? Real quick to kind of round this out is, if you want to slug, I've done a video on slugging, you would slug the nights that you're doing your recovery. So nights 2 and 4, all right? And yeah, so let me know if you guys have any questions. Let me know if you guys are gonna try this, and I will see you on the next one. Lots of love from me to you. Bye, loves.